Hello, this is Dee with Divine Needle, and this is the Age of Aquarius Spiritual Path Tarot reading for November 2nd, 2020, day 134. You know, there's supposed to be some sort of asteroid coming through, I think today. Tomorrow's election day, right? I had weird dreams about dropping a rope through portal from this timeline to another timeline that I'm experiencing at the same time I'm experiencing this one. It was interesting. It made me cranky. I don't know why. But I woke up in not a great mood today. And it's Monday. Hmm. Anyway, so yeah, those other lives that are going on same time this one is. That's what's really interesting and fascinating about remote viewing, because they could be tapping into a different timeline when they're remote viewing, where those timelines, the more negative aspects of ourselves are shining, possibly, including the angels. You know, duality's a thing with them too. And we're all trying to overcome that duality, right? Or integrate it. I'm trying to integrate mine and tame. There's so much, the me. Everybody focuses on their me more than the we. Interesting that those two words are duality in itself. The M simply reversed to the W, right? We, me. Everything's coded. Numbers, letters, everything, including that. It's duality. We have to shift from the me mindset. First, we focus on the me and get it balanced duality. And then, once we have that under balance, true balance, we focus on the external we. It's important. That's crucial in this timeline. Focusing on others and not possessions are an illusion. Property of any kind, whether it be earth property. You know, the Native Americans, they didn't own the land and they knew it. They didn't understand the concept when the white man came along and was like, we own this now. Own what? We don't own it. It doesn't belong to us. We simply get to use it while we're here. It's like the stack. Is it really mine? Or just an illusion that it's mine? Yeah. All right. Don't know where that came from, but it had to be said. So there it is. Focusing on what is beneficent for the we. I think that's why it needed to be said. Because everybody's focused on drama, danger. And we need to be focused on our internal and getting it right so that we can project externally to the we. Because in the end, we're all connected. It is a we. And when we get ourselves right on the inside, it helps the collective do the same. Our energy is contagious and rubs off on each other. It can't help but happen. So getting everybody out of that me mindset, and it's all about money and owning. We really, truly don't own anything. You can't take it with you when you exit. So learning about sharing what you have, because you really, truly don't own it anyway. Not really. The system that's going on down here teaches you own and to covet. But that's not truly walking in a spiritual path if you're walking that path. It's good to try to gain things, but only because you're trying to share them with others, not being greedy and keeping it all for yourself. 10 of Pentacles, the dynasty, right? All right. 10 of coins, 10 of orbs in this deck. Okay. I'll stop preaching now. Because in reality, I'm preaching to the me. Because I'm learning the we. We all should. All right, here we go. Woo! Day 134, November 2nd. And remember, if you're voting, you're giving away your power. Think about that. You're giving away your power to someone else to make decisions for you. Is that what you want? Is that really what you want? Giving away your power? It's basically a soul contract. Just saying. Those illusionary divisions. Are we red? Are we blue? Yeah. Don't give away your power to anybody. Here we go. Overall energy for today. I love how when those cards come out like that, when they flip on the deck itself. Whew. All right. The sharpshooter. Fantastic energy. So that's the overall. And then what is our highest priority? What is our highest priority? Justice. Damn right. Damn right. I'm going to move that down here because we're going to have a underlying. And what do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? Yeah, I'm in a very interesting mood today. What do we need to be mindful of or prepare for? What do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? The cards don't want to speak. Every time when I say that is when they come out. Magician. Manifest. Oh, yeah. Let's get these cards lined up with the camera. All right. Whew. Wowza. Interesting energy. Oh, justice, huh? Look at all the major arcana again. Underlying our manifestation as above, so below. Like that rope coming through that portal between this dimension and another for me in the dream. Interesting, the politic right underneath there, and I was just talking about voting. Yeah, and justice, right? Angel of justice. All right, so this is the underlying energy for today. Manifesting the world we want to see. Not letting the world control us. We control it. The Magus is the personification of creative thought. When this key appears to you, the call to action is exercising the powers of your mind, and you will achieve your greatest potential. The Magus appears to you now to help you manifest discipline and focus toward mastery over your own innate talents. Never forget, you have the capability to manifest your thoughts into reality. And trying to get others to remember that and to really take that in is one of the hardest things on the planet to do. That is the divinity in man and the powers embedded within your spirit. Embody the alchemist and transmute what is of little value to what is of great value. Invent and reinvent. As above, so below. Whew. That's the underlying for today. The overall energy, the sharpshooter, Eight of Scepters. Notice she's pointing at justice. Well, she's pointing at the rest of the spread. Okay? Here we go. Eight of Scepters. Swift movement abounds around you. This is the spirit of marksmanship. Basically, take aim and hit the bullseye. When the Eight of Scepter appears, it bears notice to pay attention to messages being directed at you coming from your world, for spirit is presenting itself through the words of those speaking to you. The Eight of Scepters is the spirit of inbound tidings that bear your name. When the sharpshooter appears in a tarot spread, pay attention to what she is aiming and shooting at in context of the spread's landscape. What she points at is what spirit is directing you to pay attention to. Rest of the spread. The sharpshooter might be appearing to you as a protege of Anat, an old Canaanite maiden goddess of war. She might also be a messenger from Artemis. Perhaps she is a priestess daughter of Minerva or Pallas Athena. The sharpshooter in the Eight of Scepters is the spirit oft called upon to be an emissary into our world to deliver messages from a divine feminine embodying courage, wisdom, military strategy, war and battles, or Patreon goddess of the arts. When the sharpshooter appears to you, such a divine consciousness is calling to you. Inbound or outbound messages. Mostly inbound, it would appear. Whew. Overall, priority, your highest priority today, justice, angel of justice. Key 11, major arcana. This spirit represents recertification measures that counter karmic consequences. It is a spirit guiding you toward balanced judgment and making clear decisions. Do not judge based on appearances. Choose balanced action, balanced words, and balanced thought. Yeah, the skittery, scattery, kittery, cattery. Yeah, that's going on here. It's kitty daycare. All right. When the Chancellor appears to you, it is a call to make the necessary adjustments. The angel of justice arrives when all considerations have been duly weighed and resulting outcome of the choices you've made, your actions, and your speech has now been determined. Key 11 marks the point when the truth comes out. Yep, sword of destiny, truth and clarity. The scales of your life are about to get tipped so that the balance can be maintained. That's your highest priority. Weighing a decision in truth and clarity. What to be mindful of, prepare for, the bereaved and the outlaw. The bereaved is Three of Swords. Three of Swords. The bereaved is sabotage after fruition, but there's a foretelling of resurrection through the story of Isis warning her husband, the god Osiris, and the coming conception of Horus. This is the spirit of bereavement by your side. This is sorrow, mourning, sadness, and deprivation of love. Yet this is also the power of resurrection after sorrow. So some sort of deprivation or sabotage. Self-sabotage more often than not. Or sabotage of some sort. Or a heartache in some fashion. And also the outlaw is what to be mindful of and prepare for. 12. Examine your situation from a different perspective. Be the outlier. This is the spirit designating how we break from establishment to serve a higher purpose. Our guardian spirit has come to support you as you scrutinize both the fundamentalism around you and the personal dogma embedded deep within. Key 12 sends the message of psychic mindfulness. Yes, psychic mindfulness. Because what you are focused on is what you will manifest. So if you're focused on everything being a complete, absolute nightmare, that's what it's going to be. What do you want? Is that what you want? Hopefully not. Tap into your own deep sea of unconscious. This is the heretical, the eccentric, the dissident. This is rejection of authority and rebellion against establishment. The outlaw appears to you when the answer is to operate outside of and in contention with the established rules of institution. Tomorrow is one of the biggest days of established institution. Giving away your power. Every frickin' time you go to the polls. Every time you're handing your power to somebody else. Every time. Duet days. I give that you may give. Coram Deo. You are in the presence of God. I give that you may give. I get so that I might share. Profound message for today. Very profound. Sabotage or bereavement and getting a higher perspective. Justice, weighing a decision, manifesting the world you want, and messages coming in from the divine via others, possibly, and you weighing the options of that. Weighing who you're going to vote for. Are you going to hold that power for yourself? Keep your power, right? On a day that's really political tomorrow. Think about it. Think it over. Choices you make. Yeah. Anyway, know that you are loved no matter what it is that you end up doing here. Okay? Have a fantastic moon day.